Alrighty, I got everybody safely to the Zippo lighter factory. This is BtheRider, PA. Thanks for tuning in. This is a neat place. Got a lot of stills, and got some interesting things to see just outside the door, just when you get here. There's light post, been there for a long time. There's a neat. And this is also a case knife place. They bought case knives years ago, and there's a lot of history to the case knife too in the United States. So there's all the bikes hanging out. Mr. Bodine still messing with his stuff. So we're gonna get inside, and we're getting inside. Took a look around. We got to put our masks on because of the COVID thing. And it's an enter and exit door. So, alrighty, we'll be back. This is the museum here at the Zippo lighter factory, and there is tons of history here. It's really neat the way they do it, and you can walk around and see the place. They have a theater too. You can go see the history in it, the different lighters. The whole years you get through Zippo lighters, how long they've been around. This neat flag made up. Everything's nice and arrowed through which way you walk through it. And then when it's born, and through the history of the Zippo. It's pretty neat. Yeah. There's tons, like I said, tons of stuff to see here. You can sit here and look through this place. It takes a good long time to look through all this stuff. All the different things they said, the different lighters. They put a lot into this. This is in the up in the scale with Harley Davidson, with the history and playing in American culture through the years. All the case knives manufactured. You know, the pin knives we used to get with these kids. And now they won't let you carry them because they're weapons. Ain't that something? Back they were part of everyday life back then. And this is in little old Pennsylvania. You know how it played in the war, you know. We know that more so now because of the generations. The 30s, not so much, we don't know about, but like the 60s and the 50s. And now pretty much Zippos are not necessarily a big deal. But, oh, let's go this way. This goes around through here, this section. Zippos in the war. Back in the trenches. What do you do when you're waiting to die? Light a cigarette up and help yourself along. Here's more. In the movies.
Smoke them if you got them.
Yep, played in the movies. Biggest thing about Zippos was they could be not blowed out, so you could light a cigarette or light something. Has them little holes, keep the air from going through too fast and blowing it out. So, but that's neat. I don't want to make this too long. Trying to walk through here, and there's the floor. Oh, looks like they're doing some remodeling. And there's the floor where they fix them. You send them in because they're lifetime warranty. It's the weekend, during this Friday. They must be at lunch. Maybe, who knows? Maybe they're just not working today. Maybe because of COVID, they're not working. So, and that's the factory floor. Everything like that. How they've come in, crushed, screwed up, and they'll just replace it. It's too bad. Things and letters of what happened to them over the years. They said you could spend a day in this place looking at all this. There's a big case knife. And more case knives. Looks like they're putting other things up. I love this thing. This is a hoot. Watch. As the wall ball goes through, they roll through and make all kinds of noise. And Makes noises. I think it comes on when you walk through, because it wasn't doing this. As soon as I walked through, it started working. So it must only start walking when you go through it. And it starts sending the balls around. Keep kids entertained. Keeps me entertained for a few minutes. It's pretty neat. I like that green thing. Loops, corkscrews, and goes back around. And they go up a trend and go back around and come back down. They work their way back down again. And they'll just keep going making noises. Hey. Cool stuff. More stuff for cases. 5 million lighters. That's a lot of lighters. First lighter in 1932. And up over 5 million. I think they've hit 6 million now. Sold around the world. Yeah, definitely something like I said. This is a, you want to see some history, someplace to go see that's really nice, and it's really not that crowded, this is the place to go. Well, that's the exhibits, and now we're into the store, and there's just tons of stuff here to see. Shop. So, definitely want to take a look. Alrighty. There you go. There's our Zippo Harley Davidson. Kids Cancer Organization. Zippo's 75th anniversary Harley Davidson. But I got there from clothing and all the doodads and lighters. You can buy a lot of stuff. Different doodad add-ons and stuff. So, t-shirts, usual gift stuff, coffee stuff, gift shop stuff, lighters, flashlighters. They went to lighters for the flashlighters. So, alrighty. Here's the guy who started Doll's little office. Like a lot of American companies, their first dollar bill they ever make. History, old telephone, lighter, pipe. Imagine them old fans. Letters, so forth. Windproof lighter, selling team. Well, that was our visit to the Zippo lighter factory. Beautiful place. I call it a video. You should come visit this, if you're, especially from Pennsylvania or anywhere. It's a beautiful ride up here on 219. You'll go, the highway will pass it and you can see it. And there's the factory down the road, and then the museum is up here. So when you come up, you got to go past the factory. You get off the ramp, you make a right, and you come down that road there, and you'll make a right and follow. You'll go right past the factory, and you keep going down the road. You'll come to the museum. You know, if you like knives and, like I said, a bit of American history, and that's for sure. There's a lot of it in there, and that museum is definitely awesome. You could spend the day in here just looking at that and reading that if you want to. So it's definitely someplace you might want to come visit. I've been here like 4 times, I think, over the years. And every time I come, it's just great to come here. Of course, I had to buy something because I come up here, I'm going to buy something. And it's always overpriced, but you have to come here to get it, and you're getting it from here. So, and always great Christmas gifts too, because you actually get them from here, and there's so many things to select from. The numbers of lighters, if you're into lighters and collectible stuff, it's just full of that. So, hey, this is BtheRider PA. Thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe. And this was the Zippo Lighter Factory.